Money is brought to you by Subway, Eat Fresh, and by Chevrolet. See your Permian Basin Chevy dealers today.
I think we all fear the IRS, but what should you do if they call you wanting information or money? Mickey Cargile from Cargile Investments is joining us today to talk a little bit more about this. Thank you for being with us.
Good morning, Krista.
Well, Mickey, when someone from the IRS calls us, how do you know if it is legitimate or not?
Well, the first thing that you'll know is that the IRS will never call you. Okay. So that's how you know if it's a fraud or not. They'll never email you or fax you or call you and ask for any kind of information from you. There will be some high pressure techniques that these scammers will use on you to make you feel guilty and give them information. But just remember that all you have to do is ask for the person's phone number to call them back, ask for some kind of identifying number, hang up, go to your phone book and find the real number for the IRS, call them, and then ask for that person. That's a good way to do it. Normally, these high-pressure salespeople will not give you their phone number. They'll say you can't call them, you have to deal with this right now. And then, of course, you always know that that's a scam. The best thing to do is just be safe, hang up on them, contact your tax preparer, and let them handle it for you.
Unfortunately, there are so many scams out there this time of year. What are the most common scams that victims are reporting?
Well, there are three that are really important. One is, it's called a paper check scam. And what they'll do is they'll call you and say that they've sent you a refund check in the past and that it hasn't been cashed. And all they need is your bank account number, and they'll put the money directly in your account. Now, never give out any of your banking information over the telephone to anyone, no matter who it is. Another one is they'll call you and tell you you owe back taxes and penalties and you have to settle this today or they're going to send the police to confiscate your assets. Well, again, that's high pressure. The IRS is never going to do that. They'll always deal with you by mail, so you know that that's a fraud. And those are the two that are really the most common. You'll also see some where they'll call you and just ask for some additional information and ask you to, they want to send you an email and let you click on a link. Well, again, that's malicious. Don't do that. Anytime that you have a call like that, just always assume it's a scam, and then you can deal with it later if it is legitimate.
Now, what can we do to protect ourselves from these scams? Because there are so many.
And of course, the first thing, if you get a call like this and it's a scam, well, contact the police department and let them know. Contact your tax preparer. Possibly they can help you with it. But just always assume when you get a call, whether it's from someone saying they're with the IRS or a credit card company or whatever, just assume that it's a scam from the beginning. These are scams that are mostly used on senior citizens, so also make sure that your parents know not to give out personal information on the telephone, not to click on those links on emails.
All right, good advice as always. Thank you, Mickey. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, Krista.
When we return, we'll have our News of the Strange segment, but first, here's a look at Sunrise Sports.